Hello everyone, welcome back. I wanted to take a quiet moment to tell you how much you mean to me and how deeply you've inspired this season of Lavender Fields watercolor palette. I'm really excited about this tutorial because I've been watching you guys jump into your Lavender Fields palette and come up with some really beautiful things. Watching you grow and experiment and fall in love with the colors again have been one of the most beautiful parts of this creative journey for me. And your courage to create sparked something in me this spring, and the Lavender Fields palette was born from that inspiration. So thank you so much for keeping this going for so long. Let these colors carry you into a calm, expressive space. This palette is truly for you. On a little side note, I want to let you know that I am doing the summer watercolor subscription in 3 shipments. So you'll be receiving, if you have signed up for the June palette, you'll be receiving that soon as of June 1st, and I'm really excited for you to see those colors. And then following palettes will be coming out each month. If you haven't signed up for the subscription, go over to Jax Watercolor and sign up, because if you love watercolor, why not come and do the challenges with us, learn, and have these beautiful colors delivered right to your door every single month with loads of inspiration and surprises within each kit. So the colors for Lavender Field palette are handmade in professional watercolor paint. So there are no fillers and no chemicals. It is all just pure pigment. So they are going to be more vibrant. They are going to dry very, very bold, and they last a long time because a little goes a long way without having fillers in them. Lavender Fields is one of the colors in this palette that I absolutely love. It is a gorgeous, deep, dark purple, and it can be diluted out to some beautiful, light lilac colors. So many options here with that. Tempting Teal is a gorgeous color. I've really enjoyed painting with it since I created it, and it's one of my favorites in my palette just as a mainstay. Spring Olive is a really unusual color because if you dilute it, it has those yellow qualities, those really fresh, vibrant, bright spring colors. And then if you use it in full mass, it's got a really richness to it. But then you can mix in Tempting Teal and it changes once again. Even when it touches the Lavender Fields color, these all just come to life in different ways. So this palette, although it looks very limited, it has got so many mixing potentials. Something also really exciting is the Morning Aqua Metallic. I love this metallic. It is gorgeous and so much fun to play with. So layer it into your sky, layer it into your flowers, use it as an afterglow. Put it on some leaves. Whatever you do with it, you're going to have so much fun, and that sparkle is so exciting. I'm also using a very simple pointed round brush. This is synthetic, so as opposed to squirrel or sable, it doesn't hold as much water. It kind of holds more pigment with water, so to speak. And that's really important that you consider what brush you're going to use with your watercolors, because that really does determine the outcome. Another thing is in the kit comes 100% cotton watercolor paper. That is very important to use because you want to be using the best quality paper, and so I've included it in this kit. It's a beautiful quality, and I think you'll really enjoy painting with it. The paper is also available in packs over at the website at Jax Watercolor. So once you subscribe to this watercolor subscription, you'll get 20% off of everything in the store. So you can easily add things last minute to your kit to be shipped out together with free shipping. I'm really excited to be doing this month to month again for summer, because it is so cool to stay connected and have a lot of brand new colors coming out and new kits coming out. Go over to Jax Watercolor and check out what is available. I always have something, and it is so fun to paint with colors like this. You'll want to collect them and keep them on hand because there's so many different colors that you can't find anywhere else, really unusual greens, really beautiful blues, vibrant purples, exciting pinks, and they are all light fast. Nothing is fading. So you can sell these, you can hang them on your walls. You don't have to worry about the color diluting or becoming something that is a fade memory of your beautiful artwork. On my swatch sheet, you're seeing me do a couple of different sketches. They're just little fun runs to get acquainted with the colors. I want to encourage you guys just to get really messy, get really blurry, add lots of water, even spray down the paper, and just have fun watching the colors melt together. So on this one, I started with the metallic and just used it up in the sky to get that vibrancy. I also added a little bit of diluted tempting teal onto that area, and then I started layering in spring olive. Now, if you're really crafty with where you place the background, you don't actually have to wait for it all to dry. This is a really fun exercise in watching the colors mix in a beautiful way. So if you have areas that are dry and areas that are wet within your sky, you can kind of go right through them and you'll have a mix of some more defined lines and some more blurred images, and I really love that. You can see in the painting that I did in the upper right how that blurred out, and it just looks so beautiful on one pass. It didn't take long to do it, and you have this really beautiful professional looking effect. I'm also kind of playing a little bit more with structure down in the lower painting, where I'm taking the tip of the brush and I'm adding those little lavender blooms in a more structural way. Now you can also, in the lavender, add a little bit of the blue or add a little bit of the metallic. It all works really well together and it looks really fresh and pretty. The spring olive, as you can see, it's just such a gorgeous pairing for this palette, and I think it did a really good job in giving you that like little bit of something sparked in there that really makes you think of spring. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I really hope that you guys enjoy the palette. And if you haven't signed up, come and join us and have a good time. I love teaching watercolor, and there's so much ahead, especially in this season. I also wanted to let you know that I have a YouTube channel about how I arrange all of my flowers and container gardening for my watercolor inspiration, and that is over at Daylight and Daisies. I just started it. It's also on Instagram, so if you're really into plants and flowers and you might want to do this for yourself, maybe making your own arrangements and coming up with ideas to paint and staying inspired through nature, you might want to have a join on that channel as well as this one so that you can follow the entire process. I hope you guys have a wonderful season, and I'm so excited for spring and summer because this is the growing season and such a wonderful time to enjoy nature. Get out there for walks, get some fresh air, get up early in the morning and get into your garden, and then just start painting. It is such a perfect time for us as artists. One more little mention, if you missed the Magnolia kit or the Tulip kit, I have a few of those left. They are available on the website as of the time of posting this video, of course. Go over to JaxWatercolor.com and look for the watercolor sets, and you'll see some of these sets coming up available. And they do include paper, so get them shipped to you before the season ends and we sell out. Have a great day, you guys, and enjoy your spring. I'll see you back here again soon.